All right. I don't know what I'm fucking doing, but we're looking at Manus, Capra Demon, into the Gaping Dragon, or some extra souls, or how do I get a mimic? How do I get a mimic? Because I need that. Because I don't actually. Yeah, I need a mimic because this is not working out well here. I applied to Walmart's, by the way, and I felt good about it. So that felt promising. And I'm working, dude. I swear to fucking God, I work harder than everybody else. And this didn't mean just bragging. Like I'm hitting those marks. I'm the, the freshest ice cream ever. I mean, that's a very big priority when it comes down to food and stuff like that. Those job openings, like when it comes down to actual like produce and frozen goods, those are extremely important jobs that need to be handled by somebody that has the capability and responsibility of stocking those things on time and keeping things fresh. Same thing with dairy. Those are extremely important jobs. These jobs specifically, and I mean like anything that you have to handle it with care. Like it's a very, 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 if this guy could, hold on, wait a minute. It's just one of those things where you got to understand how serious those jobs are. It's not just bullshit. I mean, like everybody's gonna eat that, dude. Like you're putting this food in your mouth. Even bacon, like those are like very, very important jobs that need to be handled by professionals because of what's going on. And it's hard to say, oh well, just you're just stocking goods and people are eating it. It's like, do you want to eat shitty ice cream? Do you want to have that watery taste? Or do you want ice cream? Do you want actual ice cream? Do you want the best, the creamiest, the freshest dessert ever? The most delicate thing to be placed upon your very tongue? Do you want to experience this with me? Because I do. I want to experience that again because I haven't had anything that fresh in a long time. I don't even want to buy a store-bought ice cream anymore because how shitty it is. When I'm on the fucking scene, you best believe that motherfucking ice cream's good. Every fucking time. That shit is like, as long as you don't leave it out and you actually like actually, I would bring. Oh, you got to get your frozen goods last, first of all. You got to keep it together and prioritize maybe bringing, I don't know. You got to kind of be quick with it, so maybe a cooler. If you want to buy things separately, maybe a second trip or something, like you want to keep those goods cool. So anything that's cold, you could probably put in a cooler if you're allowed. Like that's how I would do it with foods and stuff and self-scan stuff if I was getting things just to make sure that my ice cream stays fresh. Obviously, I'd show the cashier what I was doing so it didn't look like I was stealing because I don't steal at all. It's just to make sure my product stays fresh when I bring it home. But yeah, dude, it's so important to make sure that all the cold stuff tastes good and everything is good and it doesn't melt and it's not nasty and you prioritize the freshest thing ever and the only time it's not fresh is because it took like 30 minutes to actually get it. When you pull that thing right out of the fucking freezer, I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. You could eat it on the way home and you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is like going to the fucking, this is like going there to an ice cream shop. Like this is like going to a dairy farm. This is like so fucking good. Believe me, I've tried Walmart's ice cream. I've tried Stop and Shop's ice cream. I've tried yogurts. I just don't want to eat that shit anymore. It just doesn't taste good. It has that little tangy taste. It's just When you got good workers, man, you got to keep those guys. Those guys are just you can't replace that with anything. I mean, money doesn't replace a good product. the quality. It's just maintaining that quality throughout like places like that. It's very difficult. Produce is one of those where, well, it's easier to manage. So you'd be like, all right, you gotta take this down, take that down. Like I'm not saying that's not important. It is important, but you have to know when. When to replace the foods, the shelf life of the fruit, vegetables, onions, things like that. You got to kind of be on top of that. If you have a very good idea of what's going on over there, then you got it made. That's a very hard department to run based on like my knowledge pool right now. Like I would observe and understand and try to get things down to a science, even just as a worker, but I'd have to have the experience necessary in order to do something like that. But yeah, as far as frozen goods go, dairy, I'm on top of it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I applied to Walmart's. Yep. Yeah, it was kind of like a leadership role or something. It was like a stocking job, I think. Yeah, so. And it seemed like a supervisor job, too. Like, they asked a whole bunch of questions on, like, so I might be a supervisor? I don't know. You gotta maintain, like, things and build people up and help them out. Allow people to move around. You need flexible people, too, that are willing to, you know, if they're motivated to be outgoing, doing this, doing that, like, you don't have to apply. You could apply yourself within, you know, you don't have to, like, sign up for this or sign up for that or fill out an extra application form or anything. It's too much work, you know? It's just like once you want to build yourself up within the store, you should be allowed to, like, transition and transfer and move and have that freedom. You know, I'm a very, like, flexible guy, so I could do two things at once. I've ran two departments at once. I've done, I did bakery and I'd push carts at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah. Yeah. No, I covered for a position. Yeah. But bakery was really simple. I didn't have to operate the oven or anything. I just had to package the foods and label it and then clean floor at the end of the night. And then with cart pushing, well, they just, right. And then they had to call me up to the front so I could push carts. Usually they bake it and then they go home and then they have somebody else package it and label, which wasn't that hard. So, oh yeah, I killed the dragon. So this is, yeah, no more worries. Be happy. Yeah. I forgot a couple of things over here, so. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Hartford, yep. Yep. I just went to Walmart's and just applied. No, I had nothing to do with cashiering at all. It's just managing. Managing others. Right, it's...
That's how that's probably my job. Right. How?
I mean, people that went to the loony bin are usually managers anyway, so I'm pretty much on top of it. Almost there. Yep. I already have my shit together. Yep, uh-huh. I'll wait till it stays together and I'm looking at it. I'm like, ooh, look at this shit. Ooh, it feels good. Ooh. Yeah, well. Ah. Yep, you got me. Son of a bitch. Yeah, no, it does happen like that. It's just, it happens. It's all right. No, I mean, it just gets to the point where they tell you that this is what the hell is going to happen, and you even sign a paper and within the agreement. And as soon as I seen what happened, and I'm looking at what the agreement was that I was signing, it's like, well, they could fire you for any reason, and they don't have to state the reasons or why or how or things like that. And it was on this application that I had to sign off on, and I had to agree to that because it was a possibility that that would happen. That's when I stopped taking the job seriously, and the pay wasn't high enough. Everything was all fucked up anyway. So at Amazon, it didn't really matter. So I looked at that the right way, and I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. Who fucking cares? Yeah, it didn't matter. I mean,
Start off low, and then you do like good in the job, time that they work here, is doing good work.
yeah,
They don't do it like right at the beginning. They're gonna
yeah, you fucker. I mean, in a nah, man. No. Let me finish. You need to pay attention to what you're doing. You need to see what the problem is. You are saying what you're saying. All right. It didn't matter how many months I worked there. It was my performance and what I wasn't getting paid that was fucking screwing me over. But hey, they know how to manage the schedules. They know how to do things to make it look worse than it actually is. I think it was like $22 on the dot starting, which is fine. But when I'm not making what I'm supposed to make, you don't. You're addressing the situation. You're doing.
16 to 20 an hour
All right. Okay.
start 16,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yep.
Period. Or
3 months. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm fucking working like that the whole time, and you're getting references from other jobs, man. There should be no. Right. This isn't interconnected. Right. Uh huh. Like what I'm hearing now. Uh oh. Oh. Whoa.
barely get shit. Went from 10 to
Mm-hmm.
that goes up more. I know everybody else got more than that. But
Yep.
that's it. That was why they're going to see how we're doing in 3 months.
Right.
Or whatever they're going to do.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's like,
Like I said, I'm not going to do that. You're not going to double check or
all
even
right,
do the job to see what they're going to actually need.
all right. It's just the
And they
way
fuck
you see the point, you know.
I
It's
see.
just.
I should kind of think
Right.
please, it's my job and it's see, and I didn't do shit. That's what happened. But then they hit me up. Everybody misses time when they get fucking sick.
Yeah.
Fuck these stay there. Everyone, well, I did love it. Another manager. I followed the I did anything I could. That, that's what they
All right. For
shit.
yeah.
But I did more than they did. But it's
Oh yeah. Absolutely. That's what they say. That's all they say. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it.
be here. They got the university right up. And we get up. Then what happened? It started off 50 and then
Damn. Lloyd.
sometimes, when you work a lot, it's sick.
Huh.
The doctor go to work, but they know that so that, you know, so we got not putting in enough. Yeah, that much I have to do job. Who the fuck I used to call the dad? I did more than late. They gave me a good job. A good job. I like and this customer service. That's what
You know, doing it.
after I stopped with more fun.
It just gets to the point, man. Like, you see it. You see what you're talking about. Yeah, you got it. You know what you're doing. Don't worry about it. Fucking God, man. It's just the way it is, man. It's just the way life is. All you gotta do is relax, unwind, and see the point. This is how it is. This is okay. It's alright.
Yep, fair enough.
Ooh. Oh, man, I'm good. Ooh, I'm good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, homosexual crystal soul mask isn't even going to be used. Cannot use it, unfortunately. I wouldn't say they hated you. I think that it just gets to the point where they think things or they think they know more than the next, and then they just kind of use what they know against you without you really knowing what's going on to begin with, and then they fuck you off. And then by the time you figure it out, you're just sitting there looking at the obvious, and you're like, wait a minute, hold on. I just been fucking crucified over something I should have known, which I didn't know. But if you're in the right areas of when you should have known, then you're just as much of a part of it as anybody else is. And then they tell you they fuck you over like that, and it's just like, well, I can't do anything about that. Well, what the fuck? Like at the end of the day, well, now you know, but now you're fucking screwed over. But by the time you know it, that's it. You're still at fault, you know. Then they put the vice grips on the guy that's been sitting in his home jerking himself off the whole motherfucking time. It's crazy. Oh my lord. Oh god. Makes sense. I'm not trying to play the victim in the fucking situation, but holy fucking crap, that's just the way it is. That's the way it went. I'm like fucking shitballs. Like, whoa, what? Now, where my fucking Renaissance man? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see if I could pop this. Go in there and be alright. See what happens. Prime dust could see this thing happen. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Some people work till they die. Some people will die till they work. I mean, that's really what the point. Right. And I don't know what the hell a retirement plan has to do with life, and I don't know what. And I mean, like, well, the problem is I wasn't really involved in anything, so that's what the problem is within the company sometimes. If you're not involved in some really, like, you gotta kind of get in deep, and then you can't really get out of the company or, get fired for certain things. You just gotta kind of be in cahoots with the idea of, things going that way, and then you gotta do the wrong thing anyway, just to keep your job. It's kind of fucked up, but that's just how the world works. But, really accurate. Yeah, I don't know how to reapply, so we'll see what happens here. Can't move at all. Wow, I hate this sometimes. Capra demons are a little bit tricky some days. Whoa. Yeah. Have you ever heard of fibbing? You know what fibbing is? It's kind of like lying. So no. Yeah, it's just kind of, it just gets to the point. Oh, not me. Well, sometimes you get caught in someone else's web of lies and you start looking at the problem and then you're like, damn, man, I can fly out of this whenever I want. Got that necessary FBI experience, fibbing, the FBI experience, yep. It's just cats. I can't do it like that, alright. Capra Demon's a little bit more difficult than I wanted to be. I was just hoping I could just get a one-shot off as soon as I opened the door. No, that happened. Everybody took my shit. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Yeah, everyone took my poop. Yep. Everyone took my poop. Yep, took my shit. Fecal matter expert. They're gonna be just like, I'm gonna be the thing that appears in science fiction movies. Jamie Burnier's poop.
Yeah.
Are you serious? They do get like an unscheduled abortion or something? What the hell is going on here? Wow. I rolled at the wrong time. Fuck, dude. I can't get it right. I know I died this boss, but man, sometimes it's just, I can't get the timing to agree with me at that, and I have to, like, get the fog door in my fucking face.
Yeah.
Huh? Whoa! Yeah, I'll throw those real quick. Go in there. God fucking damn, bro. Holy shit. I mean, a Wrath of the Gods at this point would not hurt at all, but I just don't have anything like that, and it's just like... Any shields and stuff would just not be effective. Actually, do a Black Knight shield, I guess. I was just wondering. Again, yep. We're all set. Yes. Shield's good. Boink. You get plus cycle, they're usually a pain in the ass. I'm not really against people that use shields. I don't care. It's just, I just don't. I gotta do the fucking shield. Like, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna swap that weapon out for, it's a 6 and a 5. Alright, yeah, alright, so that's not bad. Oh, yeah, alright. Yeah, you kinda look like a girl as I'm doing this shit too. Gotta phase through the wall. Relax. Relax a little bit more. Relax. Oh, come on. You're hurting me. See, like dead dog, no problems. Yeah, I had a lot of potential in this world, and then I realized, well, I fucked up by doing the right thing, apparently, right? Not what everybody fucked up doing? The right thing? What about right thing versus the white thing? Holy fucking illiterate fucking shit. God, he backhanded me. Unbelievable. Hey, wanna hear something fucked up? Check it out. Yeah, joke usually isn't me, but now you have to check this out. Hold on. To get rid of all that, you go into pyromancies, right? Do great combustion like 4 times. Forget about fire surgery. That's not going to be a fucking good time. And I could probably great fireball this guy too. Yeah, maybe. Maybe a couple great fireballs. I could do that. Great combustion is necessary, so I'll have 32 of those. Not wasting any on my way over there. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I could do that. That'll be alright. Let's check out Bell. I don't have Bell and Dragon Crash Ring. Okay, so that's one fucking shit show right there. Over. Alright, and we're all set. So here we go. Now we don't have to worry about it. Got shield, great combustion, and no problems. And this is New Game Plus 3, so. Wow, dude. Did I just see what happens there? That's so high. What the fuck? Wow, that's a lot of damage. Hey, bro. Hey. You're burning. I think we talked to Gwyn. Didn't go against our, idea of talking to all the pyromancers in order to get some crazy ass spells, man. Because I can probably walk around with fireballs all day long. I'm just gonna keep buying the spells. So I actually start leveling up my attunement slots, honestly. And I realize at 30 you don't really get anything, but that's okay. This makes everything so much easier. I don't even need Manus' staff. Can we just take that off? Alright, well, what's that? Yeah. Wow. Hey, what's up, bro? Goodbye. Let's make this easier on me. Just making it easier on myself. Just look at this. Doink. Alright. Doink. Oh. Oh, I missed. Alright, doggy. Doggy. There you go. Doggy done. Go doggy. Now let's do this. Did I not have my shield in front of my face? I can't tell what happened. Oh, I thought I sold, maybe. I don't know. I put the shield in front of my face when I opened the door, and maybe because I had my finger pre-pressing the button, it didn't block the attack. Come on. That's all. Supposed to block that. I don't know what happened. Then I would have been able to roll. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I still can't figure that one out. Whatever. Yeah, I'll enjoy a second beer, maybe go drink one for shits and giggles and see what the point is here. Huh? Ivan? Or a woman needs to find me, because I'm trying to get I just need to get my shit together before that happens. I can't just do that right now. Yeah, well, you gotta be careful, man. Well, you gotta watch your ass here. Alright, here we go. I got this. Fuck, dude! Ah, I'm supposed to fucking roll out of that? Like, how? Jesus Christ, I fucking can't do it anymore. Usually I'm able to run past all the bullshit and survive. No, there it goes. Alright, cool. Oh, nope, never mind. Yeah, that's it. That's usually how it works in life, and then it's just like they ding you with this, ding you with that. Don't listen to reason. Don't know what they're fucking talking about, and then they fuck you over anyways. And it's just like, I wish I could be an idiot like that. I didn't get this far in life by being a retard. All right, like I survived the inevitable. I got out of the whole welfare assistance program by being the way I am. You know, nobody understands that. When you say welfare, man, that's like fucking. I have no problems calling it the 50 Shades of Grey outlook. Like that, they're getting their fucking cheeks spread left to right, fucking up, down the street, on top of a tree and a porta potty. Doesn't matter where it's at, it's getting done. There's nothing else to do but dick. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm not trying to. I mean, actually, you know what? I mean. Yeah, well, nothing. I was minding my business while everyone was fucking fucking everything up for me. Yeah, exactly. And then, I remember Wyndham Heights. All right, yeah, I wanted to tell you that story. Remember in Wyndham Heights when I was a kid, and they had an after-school program. Yeah, yeah, that was a big one. I gotta tell mom the story about the wolf. It's kind of fucked up. I just didn't know it was actually a wolf. So remember how there was an after-school program that I went to, and I think you paid like 50 cents for it, right? In order to get in, so you could actually go and do that. And one time I went, and you guys had to search for me.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So I was at the playground one day, and I finally figured out what happened. Because I heard my name being called, and it sounded like you, but it wasn't. It was a wolf in the woods, and there's two guys sitting down watching me play on the playground, and they were laughing at me because I didn't know what the hell was going on, and it sounded exactly like you. There was a wolf in the woods, and it sounded exactly like you.
A wolf in the woods.
Yeah, and it was calling my name.
In the woods.
Yeah.
Did you go towards it?
No, because those they have auditory projections, and the way they hit you with the sound wave, it sounds like it's around you because they know how to do it that well. That was the problem. I didn't know, and they were trying to figure out if it was, you were calling for me in the woods, and they're trying to find out what happened. They were curious. The animals like that are curious.
Was it human? That's all.
No, it was a wolf. Yeah, of course. Pecky used to speak. Remember how she used to say "mama"? Yeah.
I love you.
Right, but that's because coyotes and wolves interact with dogs sometimes, and it's a survival technique. It's how it works. But the problem is bad people get involved with that stuff, and a lot of these things and laws that were created around them were in order to prevent these types of human interactions with them. But I didn't know that happened back then because they were trying to figure out who I was, if I was shady. That's why they called my name. Yep. Oh. Oh, I'm alive. Hold on. Not dead yet, bud. Ow. No, I was in the program. That's when he had to pick me up because they had to call you guys from school. It was when I was in National Arts School. I was in the gym. Right. It was just an after school event thing that they did, but it was all right. It was just they called you guys to pick me up, but you guys didn't know where I was at. And I mean, I told you in the morning that I was going to stay, and you were telling me no. And then I'm like, I didn't. Right. I was going to stay after. Right. Yeah, yeah. I was going to stay after school, and that's what happened. But then with you calling my name into the woods or something, thinking that something like that was going on, the animals were trying to figure because like they see or like they see you and me together, so that's what that's why they're trying to figure out what Jamie was. And then because you were calling the name, then they called to me, and I'm looking around like, where the fuck is my mom? Well, what the hell is going on? But then I realized that's what it was. Yeah, I'm telling you, like if you take a hike like I took a hike, these things interact with humans all the time. And sometimes they know you don't know because you're too small to understand that stuff. So, yeah. I gained enough experience to know better. I don't really bother the wildlife or anything like that, so I'm not really like, all right. Oh no, it's not your fault. It wasn't intentional. This was kind of, a misunderstanding, but at the same time, I learned a lot. So. Yeah, yeah, I remember that one. It was like right on the sidewalk, like right before the. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You. Yeah. I've been.
Yeah. 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 How do I do? Yeah, fuck it. Do this. Ah, C&E. It'll work. I use heavy weapons anyway. I might try this thing out. I've never used a great axe. A little bit more of the way. Alright. Kinda. Kinda cool. I'm not really worried about what I lost. I'm looking at what I've gained, honestly. It's enough experience to understand why. Right, it's enough experience to gain, to understand why I shouldn't be in certain areas. And it's not like, I deserve more out of life. And I think this is just where I'm at here. Right, like, it just gets to the point where I just gotta think the right things and not neglect the fact that people are dumber than I am, thinking that they got the upper hand on certain things and they plan ahead of this and trying to get, they're trying to put me in a pinch right now. And I'm just like, bro, you need to go, like, get a life. That's not life. Trying to burn people's bridges and shit is not a fucking life, man. These people are fucking complete assholes. That's the whole point. It's like, when you got the fucking shit nonsense brigade following you around, how are you supposed to, like, make everything look all right when everything just went wrong like that? Like, that's crazy as hell, dude. It's not a bad life at all. It's just people are fucking shitty. That's it. just like make you kind of come over here. I got over there. Come on, man. Yeah, hold on, almost that's control this. Uh-oh. Oh, we're learning that. Yeah, we're learning how to, learning how to grow from these struggles here. Not sit there and no, grow, not get. Women have nothing to do with this. Like, I'm not even interested in women after that shit. And yeah, you know what? Yeah, these mental problems are about as big as you want them to be because of what it leads into. That's the real funny part here. Yeah, trying to escape the inevitable. Uh-huh. Yep, man. Yeah, that's right. Uh-huh, yep. Well, we don't get anything up, we don't get anything down. We just look at the problem. I'm seeing a problem here. Oh, you know what? Hey, when people don't make the right decisions, that's what happens sometimes too. It's not just people doing things to other people, Some people don't make the right decisions because, they aren't making the right decisions for themselves. And then people have to pick them apart and act like everything's okay. It's like, come on, give me a fucking break, dude. Some people aren't doing the right thing for, they're kind of like, trying to make something out of my life without all this bullshit going wrong, but everything has to go wrong and nothing gets better. And that is usually how my life is, and I'm trying to make it happen, but with the way this went, because of the way people want to just, oh, no, that's not that, it's something else. They want to play it off like that. I'm sitting here on some fucking bullshit where, if you don't accept that this is a possibility, you shouldn't be in the position that you're in. That would be it. This is overtaking management moves. This is overtaking boss moves. This is something that you should be aware of. This is something that you need to know in order to run a company like this. These are things that need to be known and need to be taken into consideration. Not just, we'll just, and then they have like these drug policies and this and that. It's like, this comes from goddamn borderline illiterate fucking BS apparently, because I'm from downstairs apparently, and this is what kind of illiterate bullshit you're throwing my way. The way the people are, they're not accepting responsibility for what happened because they're like, oh well, then what the hell happened? And then they're like trying to figure it out. It's like by the time you figure it out, it's because you're supposed to know through one thing and where things were going on, and it carries with how nosy people are. That's how they know what to do. That's it. It's just, you got to understand that. Like, and this is what the problem is. And they're acting like it's not happening. And it's like, and then they play everything off like this and that. And it's like, okay, so your fucking company apparently runs on drugs, and that's just it. That's great. But how I got affected and how I got fucking burned for what was happening over there is completely fucking bullshit. And I will not fucking tolerate that fucking shit in any other fucking position that I've fucking seen ever. Right, yeah, and if you're gonna be involved and you're gonna be fucking tormenting the shit out of people over it, then you need to leave. You're fired. That would be it. Mom, everyone was fucking doing it. They're like a bunch of... It was human dartboard central over there. There was no fucking... The whole point of the problem is how I got involved in it and what I didn't know up until it's too fucking late. And by the time it's one of those setups where you're not going to know up until it's too late, and then they get you to, because, you know, I naturally do this, I naturally do that, you know, right, and they line it up just right, just to fuck you over. And it gets to the point is however much you know is how you're going to burn in the end because of what happened. And the only reason why you would know it was this and that, and the other thing is how people interacted with you up until that point, and then how it fucked you up. Because of how, you know, it's a setup. That's the way it was. And people aren't accepting it as a possibility. They know nothing of the sort of mental this, mental that. But you're going to shoot the dope anyway? Are you fucking kidding me? You got to know something about it. You got to know something. You can't fucking act like you know nothing. Get the fuck out of here. That's unbelievable. My word matters more than anybody else's over here. My word is as good as fucking gold, and they're not gonna fucking look at it the right way. They're gonna be like, oh, he's just mentally challenged or mentally disabled. Oh, well, let's figure out what's going on. Right, but then you look at how I lost my fucking job and what the hell they were trying to get rid of because it was causing a disturbance. And everyone wants to get fucking high. Yeah, they're all getting fucking high. Like, what am I supposed to do over here? Come on. Like, I'm cool. Like, I don't care if you guys get high, but don't go fucking screwing up my life over this shit. Alright? I don't give a flying fuck. Alright, I'm just saying, I don't care if anybody gets high. I'm just saying, the whole purpose is not to sit here and fuck my life up over what the fuck is going on. And this company did just that, or tried to. This is how fucked up everything got. It got into the point of it being an outside of work thing. People were letting me in on things that I didn't even know about that were happening outside of work. It became a fucking problem. Where the fuck am I in this shit? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I had nothing to do with what was going on. I didn't even know anything existed like that up until just now. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about with that arrest shit. I wasn't sure. I don't know. Arrested for what? Holy fucking crap! Come on. That's what I'm saying, man. Like I'm just trying to, you know, do my job. I'm not trying to get involved in a retardation that everybody wants to fucking have me involved in. Like, I'm just sitting there looking at the point here. I tried some of that shit out, and it's just like, I'm not going to drink a lot of it, mainly because I know it's unsafe. And it could kill you. That's all. Right, that's why you gotta be careful. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff. Yeah, don't even worry about it. It's just the purpose of the point is why this is the way it is. And I'm just getting to the bottom of the shit talker, and I'm putting them in a fucking pinch. I'm putting them in a pinch. It doesn't matter. I got them in a headlock right now, whether they like it or not. That's the way it is. That's the way I like it. I'll put the grip on them fucking retards. That's how I am. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and stand for anything less. I don't fucking know. They'll figure it out. I don't want to fucking talk about the job now. Piss me off. Yeah, and that's what the conspiracy is about. And I'm fucking sitting here like, you know, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And by the time I understand the politics of the situation, I'm just like, I didn't even know what the hell was going on. And by the time I figure it out, I'm fucked. I'm like, well, anybody could do that. Is that not a gang-related activity? Duh. You dumb fucks. Jesus Christ, man. And I've been monitored till fucking this point anyway, so obviously they would be certain that, oh, now he sees it, but he doesn't do it because he's still fucking crazy. And I don't care if anybody does it. The whole world could do it. That's great. I'm just trying to, you know, work my angles in life. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to, you know, just do the right thing. I'm trying to be a good dude, man. Goddamn, man. It's like false advertising on my ass, and I didn't even know it. I had no idea, and it was just happening, and I'm like, oh, and then, like, as soon as everybody involves themselves in a conspiracy like that, it's almost like it's almost like a secret society that just wants to get high, that kind of follows you around, and then once they understand what's going on with the guy, everyone's doing it, and I don't even know why. I'm just all fucked up and just so that it just happens, and it's like, you know, it's this. I mean, I can't fuck up my life any more than it's already been fucked up. I'm just sitting here just stating the obvious, and it's mind control. It's like when they know you're in a certain state of mind and you're messed up a certain way, they'll just do it because they know better. And then they provoke this, and then you go nuts. And I don't have a fucking girlfriend at the moment. I'm just fucking nuts. And you're in the right state of mind for it to be a manifestation, or you could be like trip locked, and you can't let things go, and you're just losing your fucking mind. That's it. That's it. It's literally a mental lock, and you just got to work it out. And people are just not certain of what's going on, but that's how it worked, and that's how they know it. How the brain's functioning and shit like that. That shit could be used against you at any point in time. That's how fucked up people are. And then with these conspiracy people, they get bad. They're bad. Some of these people are bad people, and you think you're involved in something that's like good for, you know, and right, it's just like anything to kind of work the angles. They'll use your body in order to get things moving along just the way they want it. That's how it works, man. These people are fucking screwed up like that. And I respect it because I understand. I was performing my heart out over there, man. That was it. That was when I knew. I was a fucking legend. Some of these bosses are assholes, but some of these bosses are actually good, though. Like the FedEx bosses, they're pretty solid up until, you know, depending on what they knew about the situation. It just got to the point, you know, they kind of, you know, I'm not making something out of nothing here. This is just what unfortunately happened. Like I couldn't do anything. People prioritize targeting certain individuals and involving them and shit like that all the time. It could happen to anybody. So I'm not really worried about it. It's water under the bridge as far as I'm concerned, but man, when it gets to the point where, you know, of how things went, that's just the way it is. I'm not worried about what happens anymore. I'm just like, whatever. Trying to make, yep, that's it. That's what happened. I'm all set, though. They're not confused. They know what's going on. And everybody knows what they're doing. That's the whole purpose. You need to know what you're doing in order to have something like that happen to somebody. Do I actually go to Blighttown? I'll go to Blighttown and grab Power Within. Fuck it. Do that real quick. Fucking Power Within isn't really that bad. Actually, do I just need one? I could just do one. I'll grab the second one just in case. At some point, I'm going to be like, I'm glad I grabbed the second one, but I'm not putting any vitality in there, though. I don't need vitality. That's why I'm afraid to get another job. I'm just like, God fucking damn, if that ever happens again, or I just need to pay attention. Yeah, it's just when people work with what's naturally happening, that's how the major moves are made. That's why you got to kind of get out there and try to know people so you could actually get things like that done. Yeah, like me, couldn't do anything like that because, well, see my fucking dilemma and what the hell I'm not involved in. I've been, you know, in order for me to not have a solid, you know, drug association project thing, I'm pretty much, you know, in a solid setup to actually teach somebody something. I you know, I'm kind of stuck in a weird position here. Holy shit, he's still hitting me with that shit. Still toxic? Alright, I'm just gotta down here. That's it, man. Like, fuck. That's why they, you know, make sure they have, you know, an understanding of what the guy's past was, and then when they fucking have to look at this the right way, or have to look at it in a certain way, they, you know, resort to the obvious of who started it and what happened, but I'm not trying to crucify people for doing what they're doing. They're just, you get high, you do whatever you want, but holy cow, man, that was a nightmare. Uh-oh, he jumped off. Alright, no problem. Alright, cool, one shot, alright, cool. That's all set, no problem. Alright, grab this and... Alright, yep. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we have pizza for certain. That's definitely happening right now. Pizza is my favorite. Mm-hmm. Hmm. This is a neurotic dilemma. Hmm. All cured in a couple places. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Manus was one of the bosses I needed to launch. Oh, my God. Nothing else out there. No. Did I get that, township? Yep. Man, I mean, I could probably go against Manus and check him out a little bit. Hey, look, my lucky numbers. It's my past license plate. All fucked up. Great. I wouldn't know why, because I'm not sure what the hell was going on there. But somebody actually burned the bumper of my car. Hmm. That's awesome. Hmm. Wait a minute, hold on. I have Crystal Soul Spear. I have Soul Mask. Do I really need the Soul Mask? I mean, it's pretty good. It's the father of the Abyss, though. And she cries over him, too, but... kind of how sick and twisted this woman is, anyway, so... If I didn't have this many life cycles in this game and I only had one life, I'd never understand that girl. I hate Dr. Lucille. And honestly, quite honestly, she's one of those, and I'm just sitting there staring at her. She's fine, Solomon wasn't, and he went hollow. She played with the only thing that made him who he was, and that's why I would kill Corlana again. The only path that he had to follow with pyromancies, you know? That's why I would kill her. She's like the only thing that made Solomon who he was and what he was. We gotta take care of some business because that really is bothering me right now. It's because of what I told her or him, and that's why he turned hollow. That's what happened. That's really what happened. Yep. No problem here. Yep. Or taking care of the fucking hard part that everybody expected to have happen. And Duskaroo is still? Well, she's another one. I don't know how and super shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. I'm done. Go fuck yourself.
I see you made it happen. Yeah, I have my pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can use the magnets with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I think you have a knack for it. All you need, I'll be pleased to help. Ah. Yeah, one. I'm sure that. Right, let's get started. Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
Ah, crap. Alright. It'll take a little while. You had a good shortcut out of this, but where else at? I think I need the home and crystal soul matches. I think I need some dark beads and some confidence here. So. Joe, I want to take care of this real quick. Attuned magic, dark beads. Yeah, hit that at the right time, apparently, and it's supposed to help me out. This is like a nightmare. Okay, how many times I die? I'm killing this bitch. Damn it. Alright. Got that. Still gotta do Manus, like actually do Manus and understand them. But I'll fuck around with the sword. You'll see the slow progression toward the good outcome here. When she's laying there crying on the fucking floor, that's when I'm gonna fucking shove this fucking sword right up her ass. fucking stupid bitch. No, I should sit there and cry unless she wanted me dead to begin with. See what I'm talking about? You interact with them and it's that sick and twisted fucking thing. You couldn't even imagine it happening and it happens anyway. You know, it just gets to that point, man, and until you get done with the love-hate games and you just fucking going down there for war. That's it. That's when you know it's real. Oh, man. Damn. Damn, that's a lot of health that he's not losing. What am I supposed to do? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna fuck him up the right way. Dark Beat and Crystal Soul Spear it is. Alright. I mean, unfortunately, I gotta go through Manus, but the problem is that girl is with Manus. You see what I'm talking about? Manus is like, lost his fucking mind, completely fucking homicidal, like a powerful force and threat within. Go talks about it, and he talks about it a certain way, or excuse me, Goff. Goff talks about it a certain way, and then helps eliminate, you know, some of the darkness, and the main portion of the problem is what is with that thing. See what the problem is? They don't really talk about the problem. They talk about everything around the problem. I'm straight to the point. I'm killing the problem after I'm done with Manus. This is why I'm doing so. So it never happens again. I should have killed her a long time ago, but I didn't because I needed spells off her. Didn't realize what she was doing and how fucking annoying this was going to be. Telling me it was a fair boss fight. Love that one. Man, this is just something else. I have no idea what I'm fucking doing when I go down there. I haven't done well against Manus, so I'm not completely the best at this boss fight, so obviously I'm just gonna get tossed around and, you know, flip-flopped around, you know, until I die again. Get tossed up in the air, I don't know what the hell's going on. We're gonna go at it with a sword, but I'm not sure this is effective against him. Even if it was, it didn't matter. And I always choose the best path, the most manageable one. Actually, hold on. That didn't work. Alright, never mind. Just making sure it could have worked. Didn't work. I instantly died. I have no idea when to use that. Do it. Yeah, I could kill him in that many spears. Hell yeah. Alright, I got it. Crystal soul spears. Alright, let's go take care of this. Yeah, this. That'll be great. Doing the right thing isn't always the right thing, but eliminating what's really fucking bothering you apparently was the right thing. Am I right? And seeing that sentence right there, either way you're wrong. Am I right? Takes a different type of sharpness to actually catch on to that one. So it's all about eliminating the right thing at the right time. And am I right? If you kind of thought twice about what your answer or response was going to be, you're okay with me. I like you. If you didn't hesitate to answer and you said, "Yeah, yeah," don't even have a word with me. Stay away from me. Don't talk to me ever. Again, that's psychological jujitsu. You weren't ready for this. I promise you. Yet you don't even know what to say. better watch your motherfucking ass. I swear to God. And if you have to question yourself and question your response, because I've never heard it, you have a chance to correct yourself without fucking your life up. Maybe I could be a I can be a winner when it comes down to this one. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Fucking yeah, I'll get Manus down. The spell castings are gonna be the way they are. I can't really fucking change what my the path is right now, but that's it. That's it. When you have to, be a staple of Vietnam, then you gotta fucking work things out like that. You're probably answering things and checking yourself out right now, and you're like, I'm on the right path, and I have to kind of stick to this. And if it worked that way, and it kind of clears the functions and keeps the coverage here, so if you answer wisely, you'll understand later. If you think like I do. I called myself a mastermind for a reason. Oh, I'm joking. Mother of fucking goddamn Christ, he hits me with that shit because I'm too far away. Maybe I should get in his face a little bit more and I'll be alright. But he just wants that pendant, I don't know. Yeah, these are the fundamentals of understanding yourself and the possibilities within. So I understand every possible outcome from what I just said, every possible nature, every possible answer, every possible angle of what could be said and understood, every possible reason for what was said to be understood and why it was misinterpreted and said anyway. I know every angle of what the hell you're going to say before you even say it and why. Alright, so here's where I differ from everybody else. I'm like that. And usually they tell you to watch who you're speaking to. And you always question why. Because that's the outcome. These are the reasons you're checked out. To make sure. For my own safety purpose. It's for a purpose. Don't have to worry about it. As far as you're concerned, I don't know. But this is a safe place to do it, so. God damn it. Couldn't move the right way. I gotta move behind him. Behind him seems like a blind spot up until he actually does that weird behind his back thing. You gotta be about as fucked up could be when fucked up gets fucked up in order to understand what I'm talking about. And if you're able to think about what you're doing, think about what you said, change your thought because of what the hell happened. Not a problem within, but it could be a chance to, walk in the right direction when it comes out of certain people. Yeah, then you understand what control people have over you. That's one of the outcomes. If you're around people. I'm supposed to be insane. I'm supposed to be in a mental institution right now. Yep. I'm not here to save anybody. I'm just here to show you something. That's it. Damn it. Yeah, let's try Dark Bead. Is it the same, but... Just when I explain what was done and how it was done, you're not going to believe it. Unless you're that guy, and then you're sitting there, it's like, how do you just piece me together like that? Through the internet. That embeds fear within many when they're in the circumstances they're in. This is just me thinking ahead of time. That's not me, like, getting inside your head like that. Come on. Who would ever do that to a person like you? Alright, just need to relax. I don't know anything. And then it's when the fear is deeply embedded within your mind and body. That's when, no matter what the hell, now you got a problem. It's like, well, how do I have a problem? What am I thinking of? Well, what's going on? I know you can't do it, so it's all right. And then we isolate the problem further to how you know better. So what should bring fear within should most definitely create a certainty of awareness and how you have to, guard your angles and your cover, considering people grow close to others. You gotta understand how to blend in the right way, especially for the position you're in. If you're getting yourself into trouble, you need to watch those angles, man. Come on, you can't just, dilly-dally around and act like nothing's gonna happen. I know you gotta fucking pick you apart that well. Come on. Especially when I get into trouble, I know what I'm fucking doing. Come on. Everybody knows better. God damn. The timing is off like a motherfucker. Ugh. Dazing. Absolutely dazing me. I probably had the same fucking problem with, what's his face right there, the, Gwyn. Yeah, probably one more parry. He has way less health than this guy, though. I just want to kill Dusk. I like the magic mushroom bitch, but I can't handle Dusk. I don't like her. I don't like the magic mushroom bitch either. And if you kill Dusk in the beginning, it kills the mushroom in the end. One of those things, man. You just gotta understand. I guess we'll do Gwyn. Fuck it. You watched Naruto before, right? Remember that the tuning exams when they actually have to write down the questions on the paper and things like that, and then they have one of those things where this guy was like a master of like, or you know, piecing together. This is kind of the same type of thing coming out of me. So I'm just kind of giving you the idea here. It's the type of guy I've always been, you know. I double check my, you know, check under every rock, make sure nothing's there. You have no idea how much shit these bears have to go through with these fucking coyotes and wolves and shit. They fucking hate them. Sometimes it's not that bad, but when people get involved, it's just, you know, it's just one of those things. Alright, let's go kill, what's his face? Gwyn. See if we could actually use it the right way. So. Got bellowing, we have that. I don't have an enchantment for that. I can use one. Get rid of this. Keep that on for now. Power within might be a thing that I use. Use it on that. Get myself to the threshold that I need to be at, but I need a parry hand, so... Yeah, alright, that's how we're gonna do it. I'm not gonna use Soul Spear either, because Dark Bead works just as well. I don't want to fuck him off the way I did the last time. There you go. Go into New Game +4 and see what happens. I'm excited. Kind of like, you know, a little irritated that it took me this long to get to that point. But I think I'm alright. Oh yeah, the ring. I forgot about that. The red tearstone ring. Do I do bellowing too? I gotta get bellowing in there. Oh, actually, the crit chance. That's true. Shit. It's the crit chance though, isn't it? Yeah, I need a hornet ring. So you got that. Then you have that, so it has to be active at that point. Slumber, ring of fog. Where's the dust ring? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I don't have it on me? I could just eliminate all the rings to begin with and just take care of that bonfire, can't I? Actually, no, I can't. I gotta carry them over to New Gear Plus. Alright, let's go and access bottomless box. Check on my rings real quick. I don't need a quantity ring. I need a Havel's ring. I need that. I need that. Don't need this. Need that. Don't. And I'll keep that. That's fine. That's fine. Don't need that. Need the. Which one is it? Where's Dusk? Dusk crown ring. Need that. Okay, got it. I gotta do this at the right time every time. Holy crap, it's a lot of power. Holy shit, dude. Unbelievable. Wow. What the fuck? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Holy fucking shit. It doesn't even matter how much health that dude has. That's just it. Wow, okay, alright. Never mind. Oh boy. Huh. Whoopsies. Alright, well, that's New Game Plus 4 for you. Alright, yep, I'm just gonna go and try to end the stream and turn it into New Game Plus 4 again, I guess.